What really gets me is that little pocket right there. Oh my gosh. Check out those bands. What's up guys, it's Alex and Kip and family. We are actually out here on the Yellowstone River. I'm really excited. This is one of my favorite rock hunts of the year because high water is just starting, as you can see. Normally none of this is underwater. The flows have come up, and because we've had a little bit of a cold streak, they've actually come back down enough for us to come out here and explore one of my favorite gravel bars. So we're gonna do a little bit of rock hunting. Hopefully we can find some really cool stuff because a lot of these gravels should have just been turned over. We're gonna be looking for agates, petrified wood, jasper, and who knows what else. So come along, we're gonna get out there, find some awesome stuff, and enjoy a nice beautiful day on the river. All right, so I think I got our first find of the day here. Almost didn't see it. You can tell it's just a beautiful agate. What really gets me is that little pocket right there. Oh my gosh. Check out those bands. All right, I'm gonna clean this off. We'll show you what we found. All right, so here's an up-close view of this one. You can see it's an agate with a little quartz pocket in the middle and some beautiful banding around the outside. I mean, just look at that. Very cool. So anyways, there's our first find. The girls are hanging out over by the river, Kip's having fun, and you can see the water is just ridiculously high. I think the flows are right now at right around 16,000 CFS. A few days ago, they were up to 25,000. So it's come down quite a bit. Man, it is absolutely beautiful back here. Got a little piece of chalcedony right here. But honestly, we're actually off to a little bit of a slow start. And, you know, I mean, sometimes that happens. But it's just so fun to be back here and feel the woods being so alive. You can hear all the birds and the chorus frogs. So different than what we've been experiencing over the winter. Oh, gosh. So hopefully as we move further back here into the woods, we'll find some more rocks. But so far it seems almost a little picked over, just not seeing a ton. So here's one for all my jasper fans out there. Pretty cool and kind of interestingly shaped piece of Yellowstone River jasper. That's a nice one. I feel like it's really slow so far. We're even entertaining the idea of moving to a slightly different spot. So we're gonna try to kind of hit the rest of this little area here and then maybe move on somewhere else. Okay, so I believe got a nice piece of petrified wood right here. Come on, spray bottle. Absolutely. Let's get in the sun here. Look at that. Pretty dark piece, but you can see those wood grains in there. That is really pretty. Hopefully that all comes across on camera, but that's a beautiful piece. It's another little piece of petrified wood. Look at the detail in there. That's just beautiful. We've moved a little bit farther back in the woods, and my hope is that less people will have hunted back here. So hopefully we can find more stuff. Okay, we are finally back at it again. Interestingly enough, I found a bullet right here. So that's kind of interesting. Right next to the bullet is this agate. It's kind of an interesting agate too, with a little botryoidal in there. Check that out. That's really pretty. And there's still some host rock on there. So host rock, this is basalt, and that's the rock in which this agate formed. So that's pretty cool. So here's another one I just found. Another little chunk of agate, but what's cool about it is you can see this banding at the top. This kind of yellowy banding. Pretty fractured, but still definitely a cool find. And you can see this is the side channel that I usually cross to get back to the bigger gravel bars. Totally full of water right now, so water's definitely pretty high. All right, so here's another piece of petrified wood. Kind of a blue color to it. Pretty standard, almost kind of generic for the Yellowstone, but really pretty. I mean, as always, it's so easy to get kind of, you know, for me to get kind of spoiled by finding really special pieces. You learn over time to maybe not appreciate as much some of the simple finds like this yellow jasper. It's always been some of my favorite material. I mean, you guys that have been with me on the channel for a long time know that. What you can't see at home or feel at home is just how smooth this stuff is. And so that's what makes it so fun in my mind. But we are kind of running out of time. Definitely feeling, I think I'd say I'm feeling a little disappointed. Don't get me wrong, it's amazing just to be out here and rock hunting, but you come out here with expectations and hopes of finding really great stuff. And we found some cool stuff, but not nearly as much as I'm used to. And, you know, is that a reflection of me just not finding things? Or is that a reflection of things being a little picked over? It's hard to say. But I think we're gonna give it a few more minutes, see what else we can find, and then we'll kind of go from there. Okay, so we are back here at a slightly different spot. Still on the same little side channel. And a second ago, oh, here it is. I just found a really cool piece of petrified wood. Look at that right there. I think that's really pretty. Got some really interesting patterning to it. So that's a cool find. I'm hopeful. Here's another pretty cool find, I think. Jasper, but like baby blue jasper. Really pretty cool color. Oh, guys, I'm excited. We finally have a nice agate here. Check it out. Let me know if you see it. Right there. Oh, look at that thing. Whew. Oh my gosh. Oh, wow. I gotta clean this off. That is so cool. All right, here it is. So it's a super clear agate, so hopefully this comes across, but you can see right in the middle here is a quartz pocket. And around the outside of that, there's like a nice kind of agate fortification. Pretty good size one too. That's really awesome. So definitely feeling good. I think we were on a little bit of a dry spell, and I'm hoping we can kind of turn it around here with some good finds in the next few minutes. Okay, I think it's a pretty cool piece of jasper right here. I think so. Let's spray that off. So this is a pretty neat piece. Look at so what gets me about the yellow jasper is when it has these like agate inclusions in there. And just the shapes you get and the patterns you get, it's absolutely beautiful stuff. Hopefully it all comes across on the camera well. Just kind of clean it off even a little bit better there. Check that out. So beautiful. That is amazing. All right, I think we got another agate here, guys. Check that out. Now, of course, the spray bottle needs to work. Woo. Look at that. Ooh, there's some banding on there too. Hopefully you guys can see that. Just along the upper part. That is really pretty. Let me spray it one more time. Look at that. Look at the sun coming through there. That is just beautiful. Okay, so we've got a couple finds here. An interesting little piece of jasper, but the big find here, which my wife actually found, is this agate. Seems like a pretty cool little bubbly botryoidal bit. Let's wash it off here in the water. Look at that. What's really cool about this is this kind of botryoidal pocket in the middle there. It's a very cool find though. All right, guys, thanks so much for coming along on this hunt. It was a great time. I know the finds weren't amazing. We've definitely had hunts where we found a lot more agates and petrified wood, but I've still found some pretty cool stuff. I think to me what was most meaningful about this was just being out here as the water's coming in. This riverbed and river valley is so different right now. It feels so alive. And so I'm just glad that I got to share that with you guys. So thanks so much for coming along. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to leave a comment letting me know what your favorite find was. And I'll see you guys next time.